everyone, SilverHyena here, back again with a new unboxing. Ooh. Oh boy, hopefully my camera is actually straight. My thing, it does not want to be straight. I've noticed when I've been editing a few of my videos lately, it's always kind of off to the side a little, or this way. Editors' problems, video makers' problems, YouTube problems. Oh well. We have an unboxing. I came prepared once again. Don't worry, I don't actually run with these things. Or do I? As soon as I saw that the Ohuhu brush markers were gonna be back in stock, I pounced on it. First thing in that morning. Okay, I had my tea first. Second thing that morning, I hopped onto Amazon and checked to see if they were in stock, because I've been wanting a set of these for a while. And every time I went to check, it was, this item is out of stock. And meanwhile, I'm just like, but we have them now. At least I hope so. I mean, I ordered this off of Amazon. This isn't Wish. There, camera goes shaking. Okay, I'm gonna move this into my lap. Maybe that'll prevent camera shake. So I've got these that I ordered alongside it. Now, that's delightful, isn't it? It almost sounds like Legos. And while yes, Legos are a lot of fun, these aren't Legos. These are half pans for a project I want to do. These are for watercolor paints. I've got a project I want to do, and well, I've got some of the full-size pans that I had picked up at Daniel Smith a while back. I wanted some half pans as well. I eventually planned to make my own watercolor palette. And I've got enough here for a couple of watercolor palettes if I wanted. So keep an eye out for that. Okay. Now it's time for the star of the show. The Ohuhu brush markers. Now these should be, yeah, these are the 48 set. I've heard talk of bigger sets coming out. I personally have not been able to find them, and these are just rumors, mind you. Plastic. This bag is not a toy. But I want to play with it. Okay, no, seriously. So I just better throw it away. Okay. Nice bag. And now, the moment of truth. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, they're so cheerful. Oh, what is... Oh, this is their protector screen. But this one is more moldable. Are you gonna look at my face? Okay, I'm having way too much fun. Okay, so I've got a stiffer one. I mean, like, I might try this out at some point. I'd just be worried that with all the little indents in there, that might transfer into the artwork, and then everybody gets sad. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, we got a special offer thingy. 10% off everything. Save that for later. I'm checking if there's... Oh, okay, here it is. I was like, where's the swatch sheet? They usually come with a swatch sheet. So there is the swatch sheet of all of our colors. However, I am going to make my own swatch sheet because that is just the safest route to go. Well, this is handy in a pinch, and if you're going to guesstimate, that's one thing. But the safest bet, always make your own swatch sheets. And now, I shall select a color. So you got brush. Come on, camera. Camera, you're doing me dirty. Hold on a moment. Okay, there. Is that better? Okay, you can see my fan rotating around. Brush. Chisel. And it's got these little knobs here so that they won't go rolling all over. Very much like the Dick Blick markers. And brush tips. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, check out my wish video where I had ordered brush tips, got bullet tips. So that's why I get so excited when I actually get brush tips, when I order brush tips. And of course we got the chisel nib. We've got a pretty good selection of colors, and oh my, ooh, a colorless blender. Color me intrigued. While the colorless blender for those, the Crayola Signature blending markers. Here, let me scoot over a bit. The Crayola Signature blending markers, those, while I enjoyed using them, again, that's another video to check out. I'll post the link in the description below. Anyways, the colorless blender there, it just kind of lightened up, not really blended. And I've used the Prismacolor colorless blending marker before. However, I haven't done that on markers. I've used that on color pencils. So I'm curious to see how this colorless blending brush marker will work on markers. Okay. So I am going to swatch these out, and I will be back with you in a bit as soon as that is done. Okay, so I'm back with the swatch sheets. The dog is barking. I'm wearing a different shirt because it's the next day. So first of all, I wanted to show you guys the swatch sheets I had made of the Ohuhu brush markers, and I have to say, oh, I loved these things. The color is amazing. Here's the second sheet. They're just so bright and vibrant. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was wonderful. And this has been a test sheet for trying out some blending, even trying out the colorless blender, which again, it's not really a blender, it's more of a, it lightens up the color a bit. Here, I'll even show you. Set those aside. Here. Hang on, let me find it. There we are. Oh yeah, and also just because I have to, those little nubby things. No more rolling off of your desk. Yay! But here in this test blend, I'll show you. And I'll try the chisel one. And chisel on this test blend. As you can see, it doesn't really blend so much as lightens up what's there, which I suppose could be useful in certain circumstances anyway. But we've swatched out our colors. We know what we are working with. So I'm gonna put these back against my windowsill that you guys can't see for reference. And Ohuhu marker bag got in the way. Anyways, this is what I would like to color in. This is on the Canson mixed media paper. I'm really curious to see how well this will take. How well it'll take the Ohuhu markers. Because it's decently thick paper. And it's a little bit big to use this, although I might... Oh boy, hopefully that won't make an indent that... Yeah, I might just get a piece of cardstock. Hang on a second. Alright, here we are. And boy, does that doggy have a lot to say. Okay. There we are. Although I suppose, geez, after all of that, just thought of this. Since I'm at my desk, been doing a lot of erasing lately, so that solves the problem too. And there it goes again. Yeah, be quiet. I'm filming here. Granted, I mean, like, this can make turning the page to get angles a bit trickier, but, you know, pros and cons. I've picked out a color palette. So we are pretty much all set to go. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, on the brush side of the marker, there's a gray band around the barrel. So that way you can tell which side is which at a glance. These markers go down so smooth. The ink flow is just amazing. And blending, oh my gosh. Blending with these markers is absolutely beautiful. The ink layers so well together, and okay, if you can get a set of these, get them. As for the design, you can thank my dude Alan. We were chatting on Facebook about something, and I sent him a silly little gif of a fennec fox chasing a scorpion. Those also happen to be two of his favorite animals. Anyways, he mentions in passing that, hey, you should draw a fennec fox with some scorpions. A little bit later, challenge accepted. So this one is for you, Alan. I have to say, I love how the fur came out. The flexible tips of these markers lends itself very well to fur textures. Doesn't she just look huggable? And just be aware of her tiny bodyguards. They may be small, but they pack a punch. Have you tried out these markers before? Do you want to try out these markers? Post below. I know I'm late to the party at this point, but I wasn't able to get them on their first go-round. Oh, and on a happy side note, the paper held up! With the way I layer, I wasn't holding my breath. Okay, so here we are, finished with the Ohuhu brush markers, and I gotta say, worth the wait. Oh my gosh, I am beyond thrilled with these. Oh, they were amazing. I loved them. They were so smooth and easy to use, and the blending is a dream. 10 out of 10 recommend. These were... Oh boy, I might have a hard time going back to the regular Ohuhu markers now. I've been spoiled. These markers, fabulous. If you can get a hold of some, I would highly recommend. I am so happy with them. Go ahead, leave a like on this video if you want to use these Ohuhu brush markers. Yeah, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it too. Or for any other good reason. Or bad reason. Just reason. Just leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already. Anyways, this is SilverHyena signing off. Stay creative, everyone. Bye!